All eyes on us. That was the sentiment at last night's Education Board meeting. How did PNC obtain confidential information that was highlighted in a bill of particulars that outlines fireable offenses allegedly committed by ousted Superintendent John Fernandez? PNC's Rebecca Elmore was there and has more.
Are you speaking on behalf of the board? Because I also have something to say for myself.
I'm speaking for myself. This is a discussion among and between the board members.
When the dust settled and doors reopened from the GUAM Education Board's executive session, it was clear the fractured body still was not united behind the termination process for Superintendent John Fernandez. At the heart of the latest disagreement, what to do about a bill of particulars that at least one board member believes was leaked. The document contains information that was also in the investigative report that PNC obtained, details of which we released last Thursday. Those details include allegations of misconduct and violations of federal law. Board member Peter Alexis Atta gave an impassioned plea to do away with the controversial document.
I make a motion to rescind the bill of particulars and let this Board of Education, the body of 7, absent 2, in consultation with the legal counsel before, and the board will finalize whatever it's going to do before it is presented to the superintendent or his legal counsel.
Atta, who voted against termination proceedings, wants a do-over, claiming that because he believes the bill of particulars was leaked, the process to complete Fernandez's termination has now been tainted. Fellow member Dr. Jose Cruz, who was one of 6 who voted to oust Fernandez, disagreed.
I do not want to undo something that already has been done by a vote of 6. Further complicated, because the governor asked for resignation, 2 of them have resigned. So what is their part and participation? And I find that problematic. To satisfy you, you want to undo those other 2 that actually have resigned and voted yes to do it. So I find that very problematic. Thank you.
The second guessing of one another escalated as discussion on the alleged leak bill continued. Members expressed their discontent, and at one point, board member Maria Gutierrez had enough and moved to end talks and vote on the motion made by Atta. To this, Chairwoman Lucian Nicholas countered.
Again, the bill of particulars is a summary of the investigation report. To change that would mean that the investigation report would have to be redone, which means that it will no longer be an independent investigation report, because we're saying we don't like the report, we don't want your report, therefore Mr. Gumatauto, change it and redo it all over again. That's the issue that I have as a board member in terms of changing the bill of particulars.
Which prompted Gutierrez to interject.
I have something to say. The legal counsel works for the board, and we give him the instruction and direction how to do it. This bill of particulars was never approved by the board, or one board member never get to see it. And the contract is between the superintendent and the board, not the legal counsel. Thank you.
Despite all the back and forth, Atta's motion to rescind the bill failed 3-4, which was 2 votes shy of passing. The board is expected to reconvene again in November, but a specific date has yet to be determined. For PNC's News First, I'm Rebecca Elmore.